Vítejte u nového dobrodružství Avy Dragonspine v Hogwarts Legacy na Nintendo Switch.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazara Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominis speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominis swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominis's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominis learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominis described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominis that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominis, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominis and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominis trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominis understand. He'll change his mind.
OK, takže teď bychom čekali. A nebo se dali na průzkum, protože tady je očividně nějaký zámek, který jsem ještě nepokořila. Jde mi, kámoš. No, tak jdeme čekat, no. Co se dá dělat?
Mine now, demiguys.
Jak je tu najednou ticho? Co to slyší ucho mé? Jakési cinknutí významné? Co pak jsem tu pozapomněla? Stránečku. Hezké. Ale zdá se, že quest další pokračování zatím Sebastian nemá. Tak se podívám, co jiného bych tak mohla dělat. Jo, ještě pořád mám 2 klíče ve škole. Ale ten mi je stejně asi neukáže, co?
Revelio.
Neukáže. Tohle fakt budeme muset nechat na náhodě. A půjdu se teda podívat do mapové místnosti. A než se dostanu na finální misi tohoto semestru, nebo trimestru, nebo jak se tomu tady říká, tak snad se Sebastian ozve, že takový cruciatus do další zkoušky by se celkem hodil.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen. And I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
Ne, vůbec tady už asi minutu nestojím.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Jo, as soon as possible. No time to waste a já si mezi tím klidně udělám ještě 2-3 další questíky. Why not? Tak jo. Co máme za nový quest v nabídce? Jo, tak je to fakt ten triál. Hele, ale hochu, jestli se neozveš. Tak já jdu za Naty do Hogsfieldu. Tady nebudu trávit mládí čekáním na to, až se nějaký Sebastian domluví s nějakým Ominisem.
Revelio.
Dobře, chápu, takže budeme zase čekat do dne, když se toho zjeví na ty.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring
Velio.
My husband.
Jo, jo. Tak jdeme hledat Archieho.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
OK, takže Naty je na tom po fyzické stránce velmi dobře.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough.
Jelikož může sprintovat a přitom mluvit.
Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Jo, vůbec jsem Revelio nekastila 4krát za sebou.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Dala bych si menší zastávečku, ale obávám se, že to je přesně ten typ questu, který by mi řekl, seš moc daleko. Takže se sem pak budu muset vrátit.
Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Takhle hezky složená koška.
We should look around.
Revelio.
Ovce.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way.
Já třeba ty stopy skoro nevidím.
I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Revelio.
A tamhle nahoře je budka. Teď jsem si asi nikdy nevšimla.
Levioso.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9.
Revelio.
Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do.
Levioso.
I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Revelio.
A ještě jeden kámoš tamhle. 2. Slanina.
Levioso. I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless.
Revelio.
It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
I understand.
Asi si nás všimli. Málem trefa.
Revelio.
A je trošku hledáček teďka. Jak tomu říkáte? Search?
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Jak to asi poznali?
That obnoxious little fella isn't going anywhere. He's deep inside there, all locked up.
Chápu, žádný další Wiggenweld. Jo, a tohle je ta zkouška, na kterou ale potřebuju to kouzlo, co ještě nemám. Dobrý, tak sem se stejně budeme vracet. Bedínka, tady. Přece tě tu nenechám. Jdeme do stanu, který je o něco větší než běžný stan této velikosti.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Ani ne.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Teď jenom potřebuju tu paní, co je v té druhé místnosti, moc nevyděsit. Abych se s ní pokud možno nemusela úplně porvat. Ano, právě jsem sundala Catrin Haggarty. A všechny ostatní obyčejným kouzlem Totalus. Já vím, sakra. Tak a teďka kde je ten kluk?
Please, I need your help.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
To je nápad.
Aloha Mora.
Stůj.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now, let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Jo, to teď asi chlapec uvidí testrály taky. Já už jsem se lekla, že se mi normálně zasekla postava.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Já bych chtěla ten Sebastianův quest, já ho tu furt nemám, no tak asi budu muset jít na Rockwood, no. A nebo si dáme tady rychlý závod na koštětech. No, nakolik rychlý bude, si úplně netroufám odhadovat.
Revelio.
Tak nějak jsem tušila, že ten mlýn sejmu. Dobře, ovládání bychom měli zopakované.
Here we are. Mr. Weekes wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the second best Slytherin, I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
Second best. Sypiš holka.
So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Já mám zrovna pocit, že tadyhle Imelda se chová jinak k postavě, která je ze Zmiozelu. Ježiši, jeď, sakra! To, že pustím sprint, neznamená, že chci, aby zpomalila do kroku. Ne, neminula. Kecáš. Teprve už 14, už mě to přestává bavit. Tak, teď už to hlavně doletět, trefit se do cíle. Ano. Tak i s penalizací.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Okay, tak jo.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weekes know.
Takže si tady vezmeme pár drobností.
Revelio.
A ještě se podíváme za panem Weekesem. Když už. Hurá sem.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Good news, Mr. Weekes. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Imeldou course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Tak, tady už mám zjevně všechno vykoupeno, ale můžeme něco poprodávat.
Mr. Weekes and I do make a good team.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
No? Ne. Tak těsně mi to nevyšlo na nový level. Super.